It seems I'm being set up by so many networks. Indeed, I seem to have got myself severely mixed up in an international espionage agenda. And it's very, very interesting indeed. It's interesting to consider all of the networks that are trying to set me up. I'll launch into an explanation of this. Indeed, a lot of this dates back to me getting myself involved, kind of, with the Kosovo issue. Indeed, I am aware that Kosovo, as a statelet, was set up by the British police for organ harvesting, organ trafficking, gun running, narcotics distribution, prostitution, and child trafficking. Indeed, a lot of these networks operating out of Kosovo link directly to the British police, and even more interestingly to Wiltshire police. So it's all very interesting how things are coming full circle. Indeed, the Serbians are not happy with me for getting myself involved in that issue. Indeed, Serbian intelligence have had hits on me over the years, though nothing seems to have come of it as I am still alive. Indeed, the Serbian intelligence networks operating out of Zagreb, interestingly, tried to kill me there. So it's all very interesting to notice that the Serbian intelligence networks are not fond of me. So it's all very interesting to consider. Indeed, considering I was technically on the Serbian side regarding the Kosovo issue, it's interesting to consider that the Serbian intelligence services want to kill me. What does this mean? Are Serbian intelligence involved with the British police? Indeed, a lot of these Serbian intelligence networks that wanted to kill me were involved with British royalty, interestingly. So these would be certain Chetnik factions aligned to the British Crown. And other than that, certain Chetnik factions aligned to the Deutsche Verteidigungsdienst. Indeed, it seems that the Serbian mafia have a lot of interests in Kosovo and are themselves profiting from the black hole of Europe that is Kosovo. So it's all very interesting to notice, indeed, Serbian intelligence wish to set me up in Warminster by networks of young girls to attempt to basically cast me as something I am not, which is all very interesting to consider. The fact that all of these intelligence agencies are now surrounding Warminster, looking for an excuse to shut me up and chop me up, basically. So it's all very interesting indeed. On the other side of the coin, the Albanian mob have always been looking for an excuse to bot me off. However, they seem to have stepped out of the frame now. It's all very interesting to consider. The pet projects of the British police, i.e. the Albanian mob, have been unable to get a hit on me. Indeed, they are hoping the Soviets chop me up, basically. So it's all very interesting to consider. Indeed, the Soviets are considering shooting me. So it's all very interesting to consider. Indeed, now that I've exposed certain agendas of the GRU and their interconnectivity with the Deutsche Verteidigungsdienst, Soviet networks now want to shoot me. So it's all very interesting considering I'm being cast by Warminster Police and the Wiltshire Police overall as a Soviet disinformation agent. So it's all very interesting to consider the amount of misinformation that all of these agencies are putting out about me. Indeed, I'm merely a schizophrenic man operating for myself on a laptop. So It's all very interesting to consider, but I guess this is my punishment for basically insinuating myself into international espionage. The problem is I didn't actually realize I was doing it. So it's all very interesting to consider. I didn't voluntarily walk into the game. The game found me. So it's all very interesting to consider. Indeed, large percentages of the Serbian intelligence services want to see this end. And they're not sure how to end this, basically. It's all very interesting. Are Serbian intelligence hooking up with the British police in Kosovo? This is a very interesting question indeed. Large percentages of Serbian intelligence are themselves operative for the Deutsche Verteidigungsdienst. Indeed, elements of Yugoslav intelligence were also operative for the Deutsche Verteidigungsdienst. The state of the Deutsche Verteidigungsdienst is a very large criminal syndicate. So they utilized criminals of Serbian, Croatian, Bosnian, and Macedonian heritage during the Cold War for their own operations. So it's all very interesting to consider. See, the Albanian mob tends to be the direct pets of the British police, rather than a direct Deutsche Verteidigungsdienst construct, though there are overlaps of interest. It's interesting to consider that the Wiltshire police will attempt to cast me as a communist, when I'm most certainly not a communist. It's all very interesting to consider the desperation of Wiltshire police and various intelligence agencies. So it seems now that I've insinuated myself into the game, I now have a lot of networks wanting to terminate me, basically, which is interesting, the fact that all of these networks are so enraged by the operations of a lunatic. Indeed, I think they're rather surprised at how good I am at this. This is the thing. I have a guardian angel, Catty, who is looking after me and won't let me die. Catty will not let me die. So it's all very interesting to consider. Indeed, Catty was my girlfriend, who was killed by Grenville Lodge Freemasons in February 2013. Around the same time, I exposed Grenville Lodge for what it was, a nest of satanic sacrifices and ritual abuse. So it's all very interesting to consider. Indeed, after that, I found myself in a Belgrade mental hospital, having murdered 2 Albanian mobsters. Indeed, Serbian intelligence were not happy about the fact I'd murdered 2 of their assets. So this is an interesting thing. The ongoing Kosovo conflict is a false conflict. Serbian intelligence are actually running percentages of the Albanian mob. So it's all very interesting to consider. These Serbian networks directly interlink with British police operations on some levels and Deutsche Verteidigungsdienst operations on other levels. So it's all very interesting to consider. The fact that Serbian intelligence, via networks of the Serbian Orthodox Church, are keeping alive the Kosovo conflict for the sole purpose of profiting from it. So it's all very interesting to consider. Indeed, these words, indeed this statement, may get me killed by former Yugoslav intelligence, but I don't care. Indeed, these would be OZNA continuum networks, and these networks directly interlink with the Deutsche Verteidigungsdienst. So it's all very interesting to note the amount of Yugoslav criminals that were operatives of the Deutsche Verteidigungsdienst. Indeed, Serbian networks have always been heavily interconnected with fascist networks, so it's all very interesting to consider. Indeed, Tito was himself a Freemason and operative of the British Crown, but he also had Deutsche Verteidigungsdienst operatives advising him. So the Yugoslav state was effectively coordinated by the Deutsche Verteidigungsdienst. So it's all very interesting to note that. Indeed, I don't really feel much connection to Belgrade anymore, as certain networks from there have always tried to mess me up, mess around with my brain, and miscast me. So it's interesting to note that at one point during this video diary, I said I was operating for Belgrade. That isn't actually true, indeed. I was still in my Russian psychosis then. So it's all very interesting to note the fact that the Slavic intelligence services have been manipulating me as well at various points. Indeed, the former communist bloc countries and the former Yugoslav territories have been attempting to sway me in other directions. Also, to stop certain secrets that I know about these intelligence services from reaching the public domain. Indeed, the Yugoslav intelligence services were not quite as pleasant as I may have made them out to be. Indeed, their Nazi hunting was limited. They could have tracked down and killed a lot more, but it seems that the Nazi hunting by the Yugoslav intelligence services was actually solely for show, to basically instill the Titovite regime in the hearts and minds of the population. So it's all very interesting to consider that the Yugoslav intelligence services, i.e. the UDBA, OZNA, and KOS networks of the Yugoslav state were themselves coordinated by British intelligence networks that were themselves coordinated by the Deutsche Verteidigungsdienst. So it's all very interesting how this all interlinks. Indeed, this is very interesting indeed. The sole purpose of having Yugoslavia as independent of both the West and the Soviet Union Warsaw Pact was to create a mecca basically for a criminal empire basically. And this tradition is continued today through the Serbian mafiosi, who are some of the most evil people on the planet. Indeed, the Serbian mafiosi are just as evil as the Albanian mob. So it's all very interesting to consider. Indeed, I may lose friends talking about this stuff, but these so-called friends have never been good to me. So it's all very interesting to consider. Indeed, I'm putting my loyalty with the Anglo-schizophrenics now. However, I'm not a nationalist. I just feel the most loyalty towards the Anglo-schizophrenics and the local village girls. So these are the only people I really feel any loyalty towards. Indeed, so many intelligence agencies of so many countries have messed around with my brain and then attempted to cast me as the problem. Indeed, they despise me for supposedly insinuating myself in international espionage and getting myself involved in international situations that were not my business. But you have to realize I'm a paranoid schizophrenic, and I'm susceptible to certain information being put into my brain. And indeed, I'm a vulnerable person, and people manipulate me, take advantage of me, use me, abuse me, and this has been going on for such a long time, especially since Grenville Lodge, when my vulnerability really began to show. Indeed, I'm basically a man-child. I'm a child in my soul. This is the thing. People know that, especially the intelligence services of the former communist nations. They all know I'm a man-child. I'm basically a child in my soul, but in a grown man's body. And various nations' intelligence services have all tried to take advantage of this and attempted to manipulate me. The British intelligence are aware of this also, but they have done less manipulation to try and take advantage of that fact, to be fair. However, the Wiltshire Police Services have been guilty of severe crimes against me. So this conflict against Wiltshire Police continues, despite me declaring my loyalty to the Anglo schizophrenics. So it's all very interesting to consider. Indeed, the people that I'm most influenced by on this earth are Anglo-American schizophrenics, really, and schizophrenics in America of some various other heritages, but it's interesting to consider that these North American schizophrenics are my true influences. Indeed, I'm intrigued by Russian mental hospital culture, but I have no alignment to the Russian state. Indeed, if I tried to conspiracy theorize the way I have in the United Kingdom, in Russia, I'd have been shut down immediately and most probably incarcerated via involuntary commitment in a Russian psychiatric hospital and banned from the internet for the rest of my life. So, feel very interesting to consider. Indeed, I do love England and I love the Anglo culture. It's just modern British people are really annoying me. This is the problem. Also, Devizes is a big paedophile ring. So it just happens to be one of those towns where everything is concealed. Indeed, there are towns like that scattered across the country. Indeed, I believe Wem in Shropshire is one of those towns. So you consider the fact that Shropshire is run by the Order of Nine Angles. Indeed, the Order of Nine Angles have many networks here in Wiltshire also. Indeed, 764 is operative in Calne via Joseph Lynch, who is known to the people of Calne as Cassius Lynch, but also refers to himself under his supposed Azov battalion name, Vermin Linchenko. And this guy is a ritual abuser, torturer, and mutilator of very young boys and girls. So it's really quite disturbing indeed. He raped a nursery school full of toddlers once. So it's interesting to note this guy. Indeed, he is considering moving to Ukraine to join the battle that the Banderists are fighting against the Soviets. So it could be interesting indeed. I despise Banderists and Soviets. So I wonder what will occur there. Indeed, I believe he'll struggle in that culture as he has very little understanding of other cultures. So this is the thing. People are angry at me because I read so much about other cultures that I can figure things out. Indeed, my human is highly regarded, interestingly. However, the Soviets always knew I would go with the Anglo schizophrenics in the end game. Indeed, the Serbs always knew I would choose the Anglo village girls over anything else. And this is indeed how it's working out. Indeed, I have no loyalty to the British monarchy or the British far right. Indeed, Rupert Lowe is a Sabbatean, a Dom occultist, and Tommy Robinson is a thug and a child rapist. And I have no loyalty towards populist politics. I have no loyalty towards anything with fascist elements to it. Indeed, my Nazi outbursts in the past were due to mind control programming inflicted on me by both British and Soviet intelligence. So it's all very interesting to consider. Indeed, at one point, Serbian intelligence were looking to recruit me as part of the OZNA networks. But that didn't happen, luckily. And I would never have gone along with the program. They knew that, so they stayed away. It's all very interesting to consider what is coming down in Warminster, and I'm finally beginning to figure out who I am loyal to. Indeed, it's probably time for me to start a little cult or something, but I don't see myself controlling other people or anything, so it wouldn't be your traditional kind of cult at all. It would be a reading group, really, or something, and an exchange of ideas. Indeed, the Serbian intelligence services, coordinated by the Deutsche Verteidigungsdienst, are looking for an excuse to shut me up before I start talking about the Serbian intrigues in Kosovo. Indeed, the Serbs are basically claiming victim status. Indeed, they've basically cast upon themselves a victim mentality, which is all very interesting. Indeed, in a sense, they were mistreated by the international community, but you have to consider the cruelty of the Chetniks also. So it's all very interesting to consider this. Indeed, the Serbian mafia wanted the Kosovo war to happen the way it did, because they knew they could profit from it. Indeed, while I was in Belgrade, the mafia hated me. So it's all very interesting to consider. Indeed, I have a lot of love for a lot of people in Serbia, but my loyalties have to be local now. So it's all very interesting to consider what is going on. Indeed, the Deutsche Verteidigungsdienst are running criminal operations of the Serbian mafiosi in Kosovo. Indeed, it's interesting to consider exactly what is going on down there. It's all very, very strange indeed. It's a very strange situation indeed. There was a lot of weird stuff went on in the Bosnian War as well. History is not exactly as we're told. Indeed. I'm going to leave it there, because I'm starting to wander around in strange directions a little bit, and I believe I've basically said everything I need to say. Indeed, it does seem that the Yugoslav state was coordinated by the Deutsche Verteidigungsdienst for the purposes of the formation of a criminal empire, with a British Crown operative Freemason Tito at the helm. So it's interesting to consider this. It was all Deutsche Verteidigungsdienst machinations. Indeed, everything seems to be coming back to this criminal syndicate, and that's what the Deutsche Verteidigungsdienst is. It's a ritual child abuse ring and human sacrifice network, but is also a transnational criminal syndicate. And these investigations may lead me to being shot, but I'm hoping in posterity that someone finds this information that I'm putting out. Indeed, I'm going to leave it there now.